We started with Bacon in Boise. Next was a thrilling ride to the deepest canyon in North America, and ended with maneuvering 900-pound Harleys dodging snow-covered mountain roads. One flyer at Scotty's said not passable. We had two choices. We could add 2 safe hours to our planned ride, or risk it, stick to the plan, and chase the view of a lifetime. We chose risk. Here's what happened.
Okay, addict, so according to Hitch, Boss Hogg never cleans his bike. This is like the first time, and these guys have been riding together like married couples.
Listen, after a while, spend so much time with somebody, they kind of rub off on you. So now I've turned into that hoity-toity motorcycle rider, you know, the uppity guy that has to look good every time I'm riding. That's what Hitch taught me. That's what I'm doing. I gotta look good.
You gotta take pride in your stuff.
Yeah, well, pride.
What do you say, Hitch?
I say a clean bike is a good bike. That's what I say.
I say the bugs help cut the wind. That's what I say. Addicts, many of my videos may document my poor choices in hotels, but one thing I never miss is food. And breakfast this morning was no different. That right there is an $8 bacon cinnamon roll, and nobody got one.
$20.67.
It's good bacon.
Woo! All right, addicts, I have to give a shout out to this place, Bacon Boise. This place was so delicious. We had it for breakfast this morning. I got a chicken fried bacon steak. That says it all. Chicken fried bacon steak, gravy, biscuits, potatoes, fried okra, and hot chocolate. Well, addicts, that's a wrap for Boise, Idaho. We are pushing on to the infamous Hells Canyon. Bucket list ride for sure. Helmets on, engines thundering to life, bellies full of bacon, and our hearts full of excitement. We rolled out of downtown Boise and aimed our bikes towards the open road. The city blocks fell away behind us as we headed for Highway 71, the gateway to Hells Canyon. We left civilization in our mirrors and carried a little extra bacon-filled bravado with us as we rode into the wild unknown. Addicts, this is what I'm riding with. It's like a little kid that can't even put on the same socks or same shoes. Come on, Hitch! We turned off the main highway onto the narrow road that plunges into Hells Canyon. Almost immediately, the earth opened up before us. The pavement clung to the mountainside, widening down in tight switchbacks. I downshifted and let gravity pull us into the abyss. Engines braking and echoing off the canyon walls. Far below, a ribbon of blue-green water, the Snake River shimmered in the sun. We were dropping into North America's deepest river, Gorge, and it felt like riding into the very heart of the land.
What do you say, Boss Hogg?
We're remote enough that Google Maps don't work right now. But hear me out, guys. So this is a total bucket list ride. Hells Canyon. I don't think we've made it there yet. But if you're ever coming up to Hells Canyon from the Idaho side, on the south side, I'm telling you, that's one of the best roads I've been on this whole trip. It was like wide sweeping turns, which is what I like. I'm not a big fan of hairpin turns. They're okay, but the wide sweeping turns where you can go 25 to 45 miles an hour, that's the type of riding I like. And that road was 40 miles out. It was awesome. And the canyon, as you drop down into it, absolutely stunning. So if you haven't made it to Hells Canyon, don't have time to go to Hells Canyon, just ride Idaho Highway 71. It's awesome.
What say you, Hitch?
What's that?
What say you?
What say you what?
What'd you think of that ride?
I thought it was great. Nice windy road, fun, beautiful views. Good ride.
And
Awesome,
some
man.
of the best freaking company a guy could have. Right?
Boss Hogg's talking about me right now. Yeah, buddy.
Hey, Hitch, she rides faster than I do.
You're gonna be on YouTube.
Addicts, have you visited our website, IRONHORSEaddiction.com? This is where all great adventures begin. Here you will find something for everyone who loves the motorcycle lifestyle. You can keep up with our scheduled events, browse our tour packages, or purchase some of our amazing merch. Take a minute to catch some amazing reviews on the places we visited in our blog section. Iron Horse Addiction is all about motorcycle, friends, and adventures. Visit IRONHORSEaddiction.com and start living life at 100 miles per hour. As we neared the canyon floor, the Snake River grew large beside us. Its waters flowing calm and steady. The air became warmer and drier, the scent of pine giving way to sun-baked sagebrush and river willows. We followed the riverbank northward, reveling in the contrast from the cool mountains we had left behind. Partway down, I reminded myself that Hells Canyon is deeper than the Grand Canyon in Arizona. It's a mind-boggling fact that I'm not sure I fully appreciated until now. The Snake River, just a stone's throw away, was almost silent as it gently flowed through the canyon. It's hard to believe that a calm river like this created the deepest river gorge in America. The towering cliffs were all around us and nearly a mile above at the rim. We slowed down for a moment, took in the beauty before us, and let the magnitude of this place sink in. It felt as if we'd reached the edge of the world, and in some ways we had. We'd ridden into Hells Canyon, and it was everything we'd hoped for. silence seemed to wrap around us as we rode closer to the canyon floor. It's a stark contrast to the roar of our ride as we descended into the canyon. We are headed to the visitor center, hoping to stretch our legs and take it all in. After a quick break, we'll put the drone in the air and grab a bird's eye view of the canyon.
This is too cool.
Yeah, dude. Addicts, listen to me, guys. That is a bucket list ride. I don't know if you heard Renegade, you probably didn't because it wasn't recording, but he said he puts it up with there with Beartooth Pass. I don't know that I go that far, but it's definitely a bucket list ride. Hells Canyon, definitely on my top 10. I'd probably put it on my top 6. Don't think it cracks the top 5, but it's awesome. You got to make the trip.
It definitely cracks my top 5. That was awesome. There's Hitch taking in the scenery and eating the payday. That's what Hitch does.
Must get dropped off here and go down the river and get picked up.
Yeah, that's so cool.
There's no way I'll go on in here and hope to get back to my vehicle. Turns too strong.
Yeah.
So they have to be going down the river and getting picked up somewhere else.
I mean, this is just freaking awesome. I guarantee the video is not going to do it justice.
Once launched, we watched on the screen as the drone soared above the dam and canyon. We learned how truly immense Hells Canyon is as we saw it from above. The footage was breathtaking. Sheer cliffs plunging into the winding river, the dam's reservoir gleaming in the sun. It was hard to resist the urge to explore every corner of this place. But the truth is, I only had so many batteries. So sit back and enjoy a bird's eye view of Hells Canyon. After capturing some amazing drone footage, Renegade struck up a conversation with the local guide. He was taking a quick lunch break during one of his jet boat tours. Needless to say, we were eager to hear stories about the canyon from someone who's probably been bested by one of its world-famous Class 5 rapids.
Sitting here at Hells Canyon Dam. This is the halfway point of our jet boat tour through the deepest, most rugged canyon in North America, Hells Canyon. The deepest one, and what we do here is we provide jet boat tours, 6 hours, 4 stops. You run all the baddest whitewater it has to offer. One thing that's really cool and popular about our trip is it's fun for all ages. So basically anybody that can get in the boat, and even if you need help getting in the boat, you can do our trip and experience big time adventure going through class 3, 4, and 5 whitewater rapids. Almost every day we see wildlife like black bears, bighorn sheep, mountain goats. There's actually one right over here at this location. We saw a nice bear yesterday, and then we just saw a huge sturgeon, an 8-foot sturgeon get landed downriver. So the customers get to kind of take in a little of everything. It's sort of mind-blowing. A lot of people come from other areas, and it's like you're on a carnival ride, but with a wild river aspect with it as well. This is our lunch point right here, beautiful scenery at this visitor center. And yeah, heck yeah, it's really truly is fun for everybody. But it's big time adventure too. It's not just no chill boat ride. It's pretty exciting. We're going to be doing some major whitewater on the way down. We're probably going to get wet, which is a little chilly today, but we're going to make it happen. The sun's popped out, so we're looking good. We also do a bunch of fishing trips. Sturgeon, trout, bass, highly successful right now. It's probably one of the best fisheries around. So yeah, we got lodging out of Riggins, Idaho. It's called Salmon Rapids Hotel. Really nice place right along the river. So that's where most of our people stay, and you can either drive into Pittsburgh Landing or ride our shuttle bus over there, and that's where the trip starts. It's just a great all-around adventure.
Addicts, this has been an amazing ride, but we're running out of time and we need to get out of the canyon and on to Joseph, Oregon. Retracing our route back downriver, we soon found ourselves rolling into the gravel lot of Scotty's Hells Canyon Outdoor Supply. Outside the store, a bright orange flyer taped to the door caught our eyes. It read, Forest Road 39, snow conditions, use extreme caution. That was exactly our intended route over the mountains to Joseph. When we stepped inside, we met Scotty himself. He's actually a really nice guy. We pointed to the flyer and asked the million-dollar question. Is it as bad as it sounds? Scotty gave us a shrug. Had a storm last week, put some snow up on 39, he said. A few trucks made it through yesterday. Looking at us sternly, it'll be a challenge, especially on those hogs. If you gotta turn around, you won't know until you're an hour in. We had a choice to make. Take the safe route, adding 2 hours to our ride, or stick to the plan and experience an amazing view of Hells Canyon from above. In the end, adventure won out over caution. We decided to go for it. This was the make or break moment of the day. I reminded everyone we ride slow and steady. If we hit snow, we stop and assess. Hitch gave a thumbs up as Renegade just smiled. Actually, it was almost a deceitful grin. Wasn't sure what Renegade was thinking, and I'm not sure how I felt about that. The forest closed in as we ascended the Wallowa Mountains on NF 39. The pavement was narrow and shaded by evergreens. It curled higher with each mile. At first, the climb was deceptively smooth, just a quiet, lonely road winding through pine trees. But before long, we started spotting dirty white patches tucked into the shadows. Snow. The higher we went, the more of it we saw, lingering beside the road in stubborn piles. As we gained altitude, winter asserted itself. Banks of snow appeared on both sides, narrowing our path. And then it happened. We arrived at the Hells Canyon Overlook, a lofty perch looking out over an unfathomable expanse, and the views are incredible. The views are nothing short of epic, layer upon layer of ridges and cliffs spread out before us and fade into the blue distance. Across the gorge to the east rose the craggy silhouettes of Idaho's 7 Devil Mountains. They're nearly eye level with us even at this height. We could not see the Snake River itself from up here, because it was concealed by the sheer depth and twist of the gorge. It's crazy to think we're gazing into the deepest river canyon on the continent, and truly, it feels like it. What a fetching torque. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Hitch. He's gonna do an Evel Knievel over Hells Canyon.
Did you see the selfie I took when you asked me to take pictures earlier?
Oh yeah, you with yourself? You did the same thing. Do you think I'd do it, Tanner?
What?
I've done worse than this. We'd been in a lot more trouble than we did yesterday on that bike trail. For about 3 miles.
That was fun.
What do you have to say for yourself, Hitch?
Someone shoot that son.
When the Oregon authorities come after you, what do you got to say for yourself?
I didn't know I couldn't do this. I didn't see no sign saying no bikes.
Just tell them ignorance is bliss.
Hey, technically that trail we were on at Shoshone Falls, it said bikers.
Yeah,
It didn't say cyclist, it said bikers.
And what are we?
Bikers.
Someone shot this by that hole right there.
What's that?
Is that a gun hole right there?
Yeah,
Looks like
bunch of dorks.
Yeah. You get the before
That or a bad shot. What's up, addicts? Boss Hogg here, wearing the Dixon flannel of the day. If you're not paying attention or haven't been paying attention to the channel lately, we're doing a contest called Which Dixon Flannel is Boss Hogg Wearing That Day? If you are one of the first 3 people to comment on the video and you name the Dixon correctly, we'll reach out to you and send you a prize. The prize could be a gift card, could be merch, could be something else. All I know is you'll enjoy it. So which Dixon is Boss Hogg wearing today? Addicts, as we dropped out of the mountains and turned onto Imnaha Highway headed towards Joseph, I'm not sure I can describe the feeling that flooded my mind. This place is stunning. I felt like I rode into heaven. Look at it. Green fields backed by snow-capped mountains. Such a beautiful place. I remember thinking, now this is where I want my ranch. Maybe sooner than later, we will be calling Joseph, Oregon, the headquarters for Iron Horse Addiction. 3 road-weary bikers strutted into a rustic pizza joint called Embers on Joseph's main street. We sat on the deck out front and took in the beauty of Eastern Oregon. The pizza was delicious, and we reminisced about the day's many adventures. As this ride comes to an end, I can't deny that this was one of my favorite adventures to date. Hells Canyon did not disappoint, and that was another bucket list ride checked off the list. If you ever have a chance to ride Hells Canyon, you have to do it. Addicts, until next time, live life at 100 miles per hour. Just a quick reminder that this was the second video in our series, Hells Canyon 2025. Make sure you check back at the previous video and give it a watch. In the next 20 minutes, you're coming with us on a journey that slides from waterfalls to golf cart paths and from snow warnings to a Harley hemorrhaging oil like a crime scene. We'll dodge runners, make tough decisions, and pray we make it to Boise before Renegade's bike gives up the ghost. We'll negotiate with skeptical mechanics. Are you ready? Buckle that helmet strap, slap that like button, crank the throttle, and let our Hells Canyon trip of 2025 begin.